little 60 piece. That's only the neck though.
Last night a bitch nigga shot a real nigga, but we don't make no diss records, we just deal with it. Plus I be going through a lot, I never talk about it, and they using niggas songs in court, so I can't talk about it. Rap niggas think I'm dumb, like I don't see the play. I let them think they got the ups, then get them out the way. On FaceTime, my brother telling me he shot my mama, telling me to chill, but I know he seen that nigga face. But that's enough about that part. Talking about respect, well it's a must about that part. Playing with my money, well then it's up about that part. Cause when it's time to play ball, don't give a fuck about that part. They know I'm that nigga when they see me. Her man crush been a hater, her little brother won't beat me. Her friend been on my dick since I was passing out CDs. Her baby daddy a mark and her boyfriend probably a weenie. 3,300 on my book bag. Left some niggas in the past, but I don't look back. Shit kinda different, I ain't the man that I was. I seen death in too many forms and I ain't never really shook that. Don't let him rock you to sleep, true colors better believe him. I know that God got me, but I be riding with my reaper. Praying with my kids and even then I got my heater. And I be stepping so hard, this hoes in $1,000 sneakers. Take your bitch when I meet her and you ain't seen her in about 3 days. Knew I was a threat, I passed that stick like a relay. Spin it back to back, it's like a motherfucking replay. Turn your son into a bitch when I shoot, I think I'm D-Wade. Told him I'm a savage, if I want it, I'ma have it. Playing with my lettuce, cook your head like a cabbage. Tell them that I'm rich and I'm solid, that's the advantage. Bitch, bad kids, fresh little nigga, you can't stand it. Tell them big checks, yardsticks, not a ruler. All I smoke is ops and I don't never smoke a hookah. Looking for a blessing that's worth it, Jesus and Judas. Tell them niggas game 6, my whole team full of shooters. I slide on a nigga like a motherfucking flip-flop. Pressure on your homie and I promise he a flip-flop. Talking that wooty-woo, something. I know the police listen, so I ain't really saying nothing. I know these niggas envy, they can't manage how they feel. Jealousy's for bitches, you niggas pussy for real. A nigga get the drop and he happen to shoot. First we heal up and get back, we ain't going on the shirt, I swear to God, nigga.
That wooty-woo, something. I know the police listening, so I ain't saying nothing. Talking that wooty-woo, something. Nigga, cock back and aim and leave you bleeding where you running, swear to God, nigga.
I said wrong.
I mean,
where the hate coming from? No, let the man speak.
Well, when you say nobody's slapping the STINC Team, you can say I'm not slapping the STINC Team no more, but you can't say nobody's slapping the STINC Team. That's a bold statement.
One, I didn't say nobody slapping them. I said when mentioned STINC Team, especially out of state, they for sure talking about Draco. I don't hear them saying, oh, you know, Catchy or whoever else rapping the STINC Team. They not. Tell me where they saying their names at.
My boy.
What's the deal, y'all? We're Trap Type of 10. It's Trap News Network, back in the same, like cracking the same here at 10. And then Trap News Network. It's that good news reviews, it's that good knowledge, you ain't finna get nobody's college. Sunday, so we not finna hold y'all with a long intro. Just hit that like, comment, subscribe button, hit that notification bell. We finna jump into this content, man. Viral Way versus Ralphy The Plug. Let's get into this content. Let's go.
Live right here, Arkansas. Right here is speaking highly of the STINC Team from Arkansas. That is thousands of miles away. Nowhere near the West Coast.
Hundreds of miles away, not necessarily thousands, but I get the point that he's making. Hundreds of miles is actually what he was looking for.
Correct. And when
Arkansas is actually pretty close to the West Coast. I wouldn't say nowhere near.
I asked him, I said, hey, the STINC Team is still out here. So which one of them you listening to? It's like, oh, you know, this the lifestyle that come with it. He not naming nobody. He not naming no projects. He not naming no songs. Then I'm looking at the industry, okay?
He got there.
When Draco was out here, nigga, he getting alley-oops from Drake. He got Kendrick doing his style. He getting this rapper. Now I'm listening, okay, Draco gone. STINC Team still rapping.
Okay.
Who in the industry is reaching back
but Draco
to still do songs with STINC Team?
Draco didn't even reach the peak, but he was at a ceiling for LA. Now me, I never reached I was never at a certain point to be like, where did I go? I'm still pushing the same pushing. I'm pushing the brand. Now, if you could say like if I was just one of those artists that reached the top, I got a plaque, 10 plaques, and then I just fell off and never got a plaque again, then it'd be like, oh, Ralphie fell off. No, I'm still pushing the same brand, the same pushing right now.
No, you still pushing, but I'm saying, is the motion still the same as when Draco was here?
Every time Player Ways crash a car, go to jail, no jumper post, STINC Team artist goes and crashes his new bands.
Man, they post everybody who crashed. They posted this nigga Lush when he crashed.
But that's an unfair question, though, to be honest. Though.
How is it unfair?
That's a very unfair question.
How is it unfair?
Because
unfortunately, Ralphie didn't have an answer for that. Ouch. Kind of without an answer.
Obviously, first of all, you're talking about a group that has now 3 posthumous members, okay? You know what I'm saying? And the fact that they're still
any momentum should be indicative of how powerful the movement is. And
But it's not the same momentum as when Draco was alive, is the point that he was saying. Nobody's taking away from the fact that they're having motion. You're saying that they're not having the same type of motion.
the fact that there's still a bunch of people, I don't know how much contemporary LA rap music you're really listening to, but Ralphy is 1000% a pivotal part of that conversation, you feel me, as our up-and-coming STINC Team affiliates and STINC Team adjacent artists. So to act like, just act like, okay, the fact that the three of the four most prominent members of the group are no longer with us in the physical, that right there.
What does that prove, though? Because
that shit is still strong as hell.
What I'm saying is, what I'm looking at, the ones who are still here, I'm not really hearing their names the way I was hearing them when Draco was here. When Draco got on the song with them, then I was hearing their names more. Draco's gone now.
Let me stop you right there. That's cap because Draco don't got a song with the homies.
Oh, well then that's even worse then, because I thought he was on the song with them.
So that just shows your lack of STINC Team, support. You know what I'm saying? If you was a STINC Team fan, then you would know that, because none of the homies got a song with Draco.
It's a couple songs, but everybody on it.
If they got a song, I'm on it. And I was in the studio.
So he don't got no song with Catchy? None of them?
Catchy,
yeah, of course.
That's what I'm saying.
We're talking about the ones that are still here.
Yeah.
Like Young Bull and Good Finesse and like that.
There's fools that are incarcerated, and then the remaining, like the four original members that people knew of the STINC Team, 3 of them are no longer.
I get that they're not here, but what I'm saying, when he was here, and the songs I seen of the members who was alive when they was alive, he did the songs with them.
I'm the only one.
Their names were bigger than when Draco was gone. Now that he's gone, I don't hear too much STINC Team in LA. I'm just keeping it G outside of throwback Draco.
For me,
I'm saying the new music.
Cap.
The last show.
Well, let's just say like after Draco.
I mean, he's making a pretty good point. I'm not saying that. Yeah, we all see. Yeah, STINC Team pretty much fell off without Draco. That's pretty much what it is. You feel me?
All right, you will have a record like Slime Me Up, Fight the Force, Ballhead Jason's, The Truth Hurts, Bruce Lee Kick, and
Diabolical.
Like it's so many records that was like, okay, that was after. So what records were before?
I think y'all missing this point. He not saying you ain't got no movement or no motion, nobody ain't listening. He just saying
That's exactly what
he's saying the impact of the movement was different out here than it is now. He's saying the support, the way the people was pushing behind y'all is not the same now that Draco's not here.
But of course, though, you got like he's no longer here to be. He can't. He's not.
I'm not debating the reason why, but a fact is still a fact. We can go down all the whys we want. It's like All Money In.
But
Jay Stone still got fans.
Correct.
Pac-Man still got fans.
You saying Jay Stone and him got more motion and fans than me?
You're trying to compare motion. What I'm saying,
fans and motion and.
Well, who would y'all say at the peak of Ralphy The Plug and the peak of Jay Stone? Who would you say had more fans after their head of their body was unfortunately taken from us? I would say probably Jay Stone over Ralphy The Plug. Honestly, but let me know what y'all think.
Oh, because you said they still got fans.
Listen what I'm saying, though. Hold on. Let me land my plane. You got to let me land my plane. You got to let me land my plane because you personalize it. What I'm saying is the push for Jay Stone and the All Money Ends was greater when Nip was here because Nip was spearheading it. Now that Nip is gone and now the weight is on their shoulders, the motion ain't the same. Do they still got fans? Of course. They gained fans along the way, but at the level that it was when Nip was here is not the same. That's how I'm looking at the Stinks.
It
was here.
And all
now that he's gone, it's not the same.
Comparable. Like it's not.
But stop. See, you comparing yourself. It's not a comparison. I'm saying the motion in LA is not the same as when Draco was here.
Okay, but Viral, let me ask you a question. Did Nip have a major deal?
I don't care if he had a major deal.
What do you mean? That's an important thing to discuss.
That helps to push.
That's an important thing to discuss.
Yeah, we don't have deals. We do this shit.
Yeah, what does that got to do with All Money In though?
What? Because he was the.
That has nothing to do with the fact that you guys are just pretty much proving his fact. Yeah, the more you guys try to make excuses for it, the more you try to. Well, what about this? What about that? Makes it more clear that he has a point.
Let's just say
resources
was the motion. Draco was the motion. Anything under that is the motion.
Correct.
But the motion is not the same when Draco's gone, is what I'm saying.
Obviously, that's gonna hinder shit.
So then what are we arguing? Because y'all literally proving my point. That's all I said was the motion ain't the same.
I don't think your point was proven yet.
No.
How is it not proven?
Because
when I asked that, who from the Stinks do you still listen to? He didn't name one name. He started naming the lifestyle. The lifestyle got to do with who you listen to.
There's still
Because
fools.
as the state,
name me a rapper. Name me a project. Name me a song. Name me some bars. I don't want to hear the lifestyle. Because what they're doing, they go off nostalgia of Draco. Because Draco was so great. It's like, I still want to support y'all. Because me supporting y'all is supporting Draco.
Nostalgia can't even be used in this context because it hasn't even been that long yet.
I don't give a Draco was a legend. Period.
Yeah,
he created a whole style that all these.
I listen to Draco.
So that's nostalgia.
Look at it like this. I'm 10 years in, bro. I'm still doing this shit. Like, I'm 10 years in. This 10 years.
Okay, objectively speaking, you being here in itself, people would say, "Oh, Ralphie fell off. He podcasting now."
Nah, that's. I mean,
when you rap, when you rap,
independent, bro.
All that.
He's
when
independent.
you, I don't give a.
That doesn't change the fact that the momentum is not the same after Draco died. You're just making excuses on why the motion has died out.
Nigga,
that just shows that you don't get the industry, bro.
Right or wrong. When rappers go to podcasting, it's usually on the tail end of their career, and people are looking at them like, okay, they're trying to transition.
If they're mainstream signed artists, yes.
No, all that mainstream. If you rap and you got a fan base and you start potting, is that not negative on your rap career?
Look at Lil Yachty. He's still like, if Lil Yachty dropped next week, he going crazy, bro.
Lil Yachty,
yes.
One of the biggest rappers in the fucking game,
and he's a podcaster. Right, he's a podcaster.
Is his pod still going right now? I ain't seen no clips.
So if a rapper starts streaming, he fell off.
Yes, T-Pain is over with. He's streaming.
No.
T-Pain is over with. He's streaming.
What? This is a new world, bro. You have to be able, as an artist, you have to get into
You're going to get left behind.
I'm not, listen, I'm not saying don't do that. Get all your chili everywhere you can. I'm not even against it. I'm saying in the eyes of the public, they're going to be looking at you like, damn, this fell off. Why is he podding and not in the booth? Why is he podding and not on tour?
I mean, rapping and podding is they go together. I feel like nowadays, like
it's 2025.
It's 2025. It's not 2003, 2004 no more. Like the rappers can start the podcast, the rappers can start the twist, the rappers can do whatever they feel like because they got the fans.
But the majority of
those
that's watering
rappers,
the game down.
Like when we see Cameron, you see Fat Joe,
like 50 something.
I know.
Ain't that what I just said?
That's the point.
Music no more though.
Some people still listen to Jay. Still got fire music.
You guys are making
I would not put that on my.
You wouldn't listen to Jadakiss?
Bro, right now I'm not listening to a new Jadakiss drop.
Jadakiss right now. All right, that's like saying who won't listen to an old Ralphie song. Like who's not going to listen to like
this? Just said he won't listen to Kiss.
I listen to Kiss.
How old are you?
That's going to be the old
28.
Kiss.
You won't listen to Kiss?
Who's
your favorite rapper?
Right now?
Yeah.
That's alive?
I don't care, dead or alive. Who's your favorite rapper?
Draco. And right now, who I listen to every day? J-Bo.
Okay, so you like different type of rap then?
But that's actually like pretty consistent for California right now.
No, it's not. This Cali like artists
understand music.
Hey, Mr. Viral said if you don't agree with him, you're wrong. If you don't agree with Mr. Viral, you are wrong. Doesn't matter. If you don't agree with Mr. Viral, you are wrong. That nigga said no. How you gonna ask somebody their opinion and they say no? All right, here we go.
J-Bo's the most listened to artist
right now in California.
Yeah. Yes, he is.
100%.
No, I wouldn't say that.
I
wouldn't say that.
Viral.
No, y'all crazy as fuck. Maybe
Viral.
in your circle,
Viral.
he's not the
not in my circle.
He's the newest and the youngest.
Freshman.
You guys,
What does that mean, nigga? That don't mean you're the latest.
Hold on.
That doesn't mean you're the latest. Do you know the history of the freshman list?
Ray Vaughn is on the
Ray Vaughn's on the
Hey, Mr. Viral versus DeJean Paul is the debate we need. That's the debate we need. Mr. Viral versus DeJean Paul. That is the debate we need right there.
Love Ray Vaughn music.
Ray Vaughn around circles around J-Bo.
Listen.
Yes, you can.
No, that's not the point.
But he's not more lit than J-Bo.
That's not the point.
I love Ray Vaughn.
J-Bo isn't just on the.
I love Russell. I love like these.
J-Bo lit right now.
No, I'm not.
No, listen,
saying he's not lit. Being on the double XL cover don't mean you lit. It's so many artists
Let me cook real
who
quick.
was on that cover.
5 seconds.
That
And
are
then you guys go
gone,
back
nigga.
to this. 5 seconds. J-Bo is not only on the XXL freshman list, he was the fan vote in. You feel me? He wasn't selected by the XXL staff. The fans voted him on. The same way they voted XXXTentacion and several others back. He got voted on because his impact is so great, despite not having a radio song.
I'm not
him going to jail.
I'm not arguing against J-Bo.
So the point is him saying that of all posthumous rappers, Draco is who he listens to the most, and J-Bo is the most, the current alive rapper that he listens to the most, is not out of step with the majority of California. In fact, that's
the majority of California is not listening to J-Bo. I believe it's an age demographic.
Yes, they are.
Maybe the youth, for sure.
I think the majority of California is actually listening to J-Bo. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't think the older crowd is too much listening
I just
to
seen
J-Bo.
Mr. Fab get on the comedy show and say, I thought J-Bo dissed me.
Is it letter?
Yeah,
And
J-Bo
it's on
hard.
head.
J-Bo hard, for sure. But what's his numbers? Pull his numbers up.
No, this is,
Okay.
you know, she's going to be mad at the numbers.
No,
I'm not going to be mad at the numbers.
Yeah, you are.
You definitely are, because he's definitely the most latest right now.
I don't even know how we got to J-Bo. We was talking about STINC Team.
But you asked him his favorite artist.
Yeah.
I know, because he said I was listening to
we went
Jadakiss
from
like
artists,
it was blasphemous.
we went from artists to podcasting and stuff like that. But you're not going to see Future creating a podcast. You're not going to see Kendrick creating a podcast. You're not,
Don't say you not, because you might.
Yeah, that's
Right now,
I wouldn't be
That's
mad
like-
if I saw Future do a podcast and
I'm not going to be mad that
J-Bo
he's
has
doing
over
it, but to
2
his
million
point of what
monthly
he's
Shout out
saying,
to J-Bo. He doing his
they're going
thing.
to look at you different once you start podcasting. In a sense.
I mean,
that's just internet people talking, saying what they talking. That don't mean that the money not coming in.
So you said J-Bo's the most listened to in LA?
I'm not
No,
saying
on the
he's-
West Coast,
I'm
not
saying
in
he's
LA.
the most latest rapper right now that just came out of in
No,
California.
he said the most listened to, like Kendrick
Yeah,
don't exist.
Look. If I'm walking down the block, what do I hear? Like cars playing? J-Bo. More than any other rapper.
They might listen to GNX.
Like, yeah.
But like-
but not
You
really.
comparing J-Bo to Kendrick is blasphemous.
I'm not comparing J-Bo to
wrong.
Kendrick.
No,
I'm
but you
not
said he's the
comparing
most
the two.
listened to, like Kendrick don't exist.
But viral.
Fuck is we talking?
Hey, that nigga Viral do a lot of squats to move that goalpost, don't he? That nigga do a lot of leg presses to move that goalpost, boy. I swear.
J-Bo is hot right now.
J-Bo has a niche.
The young he got
Who hotter than J-Bo? This is where the question right now.
Who in California?
Now, who do you think that Phil is hotter than J-Bo right now?
Take
As a new
Kendrick out of
current
the
artist?
conversation.
We're not talking about no artist that been around for 20 years.
I'm not saying
we talking
he's
about
not.
Snoop Dogg and Ice Cube and all these that do all these numbers, but we're not talking
Currently, right now.
What I'm saying he's not. What I'm saying is, okay, we mentioned in J-Bo, who from the STINC Team is getting mentioned with that class of who's lit in Cali. That's what I mean. They're not even
Ralphie
mentioning
is.
niggas.
Ralphie is.
That was the original. No, take Ralphie out. He's Draco's
Ralphie
brother.
doesn't count.
Listen what I'm saying.
Ralphie counts.
What you talking about?
Why?
Ralphie don't count. He's fucking
but no,
he's Draco's.
He just said don't include nobody who's been there for 10, 20 years. Ralphie just said who's been there for 10, 20 years.
How many stipulations?
I'ma support him because it's the closest to Draco I can get. Now take Ralphie out the equation. Let's look at the rest of the.
Damn, he's saying niggas only support Ralphie because he's Draco brother. That's basically what he said.
But look, you only have
Name them.
Catchy, Say So, and Draco.
And the locks
And
only
then
got.
the young is Player.
Oh,
What?
cool, good looking.
Yeah, Player Ways is, by the way.
Player Ways is got smoking.
Bro, this is like me saying.
Player Ways is going
viral.
This is like me saying the locks only got Jadakiss, Sheek, Luch, and Styles. Like, what does that mean, nigga? That's the group.
No,
so the niggas that's
we're
in
not
the
a rap group.
Who are niggas
We're not a rap group.
Y'all rap.
We're rappers that have a group. We didn't come
They
out
never
as the
made
That's a
an
rap
album.
group,
We
nigga.
didn't-
They never made an album.
You said I'm a rapper that has a group. I'm not a rapper.
made an
What is
album.
this nigga talking
This is
about?
not
That's
Wu-Tang
semantics,
Clan.
nigga.
No, this is not Wu-Tang Clan. This is not the Beatles. This is not
We're not a rap group. We're just rappers who have a group. Alrighty.
the Migos. This is not. We're all individual
They're
artists
solo
that
artists.
came together as a group because the
That's
group is
Wu-Tang.
No.
They're individual artists that
But-
came together.
but
That's literally you Wu-Tang Clan.
You're right.
but
but
I'm a
no,
cameraman,
viral.
I'm from the STINC Team.
Hold on.
So he can rap too.
The whole point is, but he
name
only
the
speaking
rappers.
of the rappers.
We're
We
talking
know
the
STINC
rappers.
Team means more than just rap. But
no,
he only
viral.
speaking on directly about
The
rappers.
difference is Wu-Tang Clan made albums together. There's
I
never
don't
been
give a.
STINC
The rappers
We don't
who
have
rap.
a STINC Team out.
Yeah,
we
listen-
never came out as the STINC
They
Team,
can't be
the
a group
greatest
without an
group
album.
world. No, we came
That's
out
like
as
Black
the STINC
Hippie's
Team.
not a group, bro.
I don't give a.
Hippie's not a
The
group.
rappers.
Shoreline is
who-
a group.
The rappers
Yeah,
who
Shoreline
rap.
Mafia is a group.
I know what a group is. The rappers who rap, who are alive. Name them.
But we've already named
No. Let's just get it on right now. Name them.
Player Ways,
Okay.
Bully, fucking
Good finesse.
Good Finesse,
Young Bull.
Was Young Bull?
I never even heard of
He
these
needed some
niggas.
help from you.
Day 3.
He needed help.
No, hold on.
I never even heard of these
Young Bull
niggas.
from Detroit is fire.
Listen,
bro.
no disrespect. I never even heard of these niggas.
Oh, no. Who,
He not
no more.
no,
Okay, yeah.
What? This is what I'm saying. I should have heard of these niggas. I never heard of these.
They get posted on No Jumper. They get posted on the
You
internet.
are No Jumper affiliates, nigga. Everybody gets posted on No Jumper.
You can say you're not a fan, but you can't say it's not going on.
I'm not a fan. I fuck with Draco. I fuck with the movement y'all had going. I like what y'all was doing. Y'all came in with your own style. Y'all
came in, was, liked, had, all these past tense. It's very past tense.
Came in bucking against the industry. I fuck with all that. But I'm a music head. When I turn on and niggas is just being Draco 2.0s, I'm like, turn that shit off.
Ouch. Ouch, 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 ouch. Draco 2.0s. With that all being said, man, y'all know the deal's red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest. And it's free. Avenue Angel Tweets free. We are gone.